simple question.
Oh, because you know what? Because you people on the left are crazy.
So
You're absolutely crazy.
I'm absolutely
you are.
crazy.
And get out of my face.
You're insane.
Goodbye.
You're insane.
Fuck you.
In this video, Sam Seder and Emma Vigeland of The Majority Report with Sam Seder take a look at a clip that Nancy Mace posted herself, being just crazy. And Sam Seder and, Emma Vigeland make a great meal of it, as they should, because Nancy Mace, there's Marjorie Taylor Greene, but Nancy Mace is nuts. And this clip shows it. So let's watch it together. I'll have opinions. And then I want to know what you think in the comments, but check it out.
Someone who feels like they're teetering on the edge. This got very little coverage. About a month ago, I think it was, Nancy Mace went on the House floor and named some of people who were involved in her sexual assault, and I believe also called out the local prosecutors. Now, that since somehow was resolved locally, but it really got very little attention.
I wonder how it was resolved.
It was unclear. I didn't follow it too much, but I think they brought in this person, and there was an attempt, but she went on the floor to accuse some people, because you cannot be sued when you add something into the congressional record when you're saying it on the floor of the House. However, if you're in, let's say, like a CVS or some type of pharmacy, this stuff can be released. But this is the amazing thing. My understanding is this video came from Nancy Mace herself. Yeah. Now, if you want to talk about the divide that exists in this country, I want you to remember that the Congresswoman released this.
She thinks she looks good in this interaction.
Because she thinks she looks good in this interaction, and she may, to a certain constituency of hers, but understand, we've talked about the attack on trans people is simply a way, I think, for a lot of these people who can't figure out how they can go after marriage equality again and be anti-gay again, because so much of that homophobia has been ruled out of fashion, primarily by younger people. But I don't think that impulse is dead. It's just more submerged. And Nancy Mace, it was pretty hard for her to hide her homophobia here in the, I guess, the toothbrush aisle. I'm not sure where it was.
I do them every year.
Oh, pause it. We should say, she lifts this up after this guy says, when are you going to do a town hall?
Yeah. I got to record this.
I just want to make clear, this is not a situation where somebody got up and said, you horrible person, Nancy Mace, which, I think would be justified. But this was a very innocent question. No, I don't say very innocent. There's no doubt this guy was aware of the fact that Republicans put out an edict, no more town hall meetings, because we're taking too much grief for our destruction of the government and for disappearing people, kidnapping them and sending them to foreign prisons. And so this guy sees her in a supermarket, or, in a pharmacy.
Drugstore, yeah.
And says, when's your next town hall meeting?
I do them every year.
Every year.
You want to keep going?
Do you any more this
you want to keep going? Keep harassing me? You could have gone to a dozen town halls last year.
I asked if you're doing any more this year. It was one simple question.
Yeah.
Are you doing a town
I've already done one. I'll do plenty more.
Any more this year was a simple question.
You're always invited.
Okay, sweet. Well,
and by the way, I voted for gay marriage twice.
What does that have to do with
so
me?
I'm just saying, it has everything to do with you.
You think everything about me has to do with gay marriage?
I do.
That's
absolutely.
your first stance when you speak with me?
Absolutely.
There's no other humane
if you want to get in my face about town halls, you should have shown up to one last year.
There's no thing you can talk about me just saying, oh, I support gay marriage.
Yeah, because you're getting in my face about a town hall. You could have gone last year.
Look at how much he's getting in her face. And also, I mean, the idea this guy doesn't go ballistic right then is, I think, impressive.
The thing with Nancy Mace and Marjorie Taylor Greene and Lauren Boebert and some of these real nut jobs is it's no longer clear to me. I used to think it was all just posturing, like it was all just an act they were doing to stoke outrage and change what the truth is and create a rift between reality and alternate reality. I think they've started to believe it. I think when you see clips like this, it's not just an opportunity to weave, bizarro world. I think they've actually started to, drink their own Kool-Aid. I think they've created a reality for themselves that they actually inhabit. That's what it feels like to me. But either way, it's stone cold nuts.
I voted for gay marriage twice as amazing drop at that point.
It is amazing.
There's a scene in Anchorman 2 where Will Ferrell's character is dating a black woman and goes to meet her family, and he's like all buttoned up and ready to go, but he just says, like, starts saying black, or over and over again. Like, that's basically almost the equivalent. She's heard that he might be gay, and so she's like pulling out the gay marriage thing because that's the first thing she can think of.
That is, I mean, it's really, really impressive. And she just wants, that's why she's so proud of this clip, because she's touting her support.
She's an ally.
Yes, I voted for gay marriage, so stop asking me about town halls.
Well, you could have done last
Back
year.
a little bit. Let's just watch that turn, because it's sort of so abrupt. You think like, wait, did he
bring it up?
But you also think like, wait a second, did they manipulate this video? And then you realize, wait, no, she put it out.
Yeah, right.
Question.
You're always invited.
Okay, sweet. Well,
And by the way, I voted for gay marriage twice. So I'm just saying, it has everything to do with
You
you.
think everything about me has to do with gay marriage?
I do,
That's
absolutely.
your first stance when you
Yep.
speak with me? There's
Absolutely.
no other humane
If you want to get in my
conversation you
face
can have
about town
me.
halls, you should have shown up
There's
to
no
one
other
last
humane
year.
thing you can talk about me just saying, oh, I support gay marriage.
Yeah,
That's
because you're
the only thing
getting
you
in my
have to
face
say.
about a town hall you could have done last year.
Simple question from right
Would you
over
like
here
me?
is if you have any plans to have more town halls this year.
I have town
That was
halls
one
every year.
question.
I have over a dozen every year.
Great. That was my entire question. You didn't have to go
Yeah.
into this. It should be a little.
You could have come
Pause
to
it for
any
1
of them
second.
last
Wait a
year.
second. She has a dozen of them every year. Now, I'm not great at math,
Recorded way through this one.
but 12 months, you'd think, I'm going to have once a month. Maybe Christmas time it gets a little tight in December, but more or less one a month. And she said she's already had one this year, and now we're just a couple of days away from May.
That's the 5th month.
She's going to have like double
stack 'em
up
up.
for a lot of these months going forward. That's the way it feels like. It's funny, like she's refusing to answer whether she'll have one in the future.
Yeah.
And then, of course, what is the answer to the question, when's your next town hall meeting? And the answer is obviously, I voted for gay marriage.
And then when he says, that's the one thing you can think about me, and she says, oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's the one, like, oh, and then she posted it.
That's the point where she should have realized, oh, I shouldn't have actually been filming this. I need to delete this video as soon as I stop it.
right.
That's Sharon.
That was my entire question. You didn't have to go
Yeah.
into this. It should be a little.
You could have come to any of them last year.
And I'm
I had
asking
over
about
a
this year, not
dozen.
2024.
Where were you the year before that?
Okay.
Or the year before that?
It was a simple
Oh,
question. I
because you
asked
know
if
what?
you have
Because you
anyone that
people
you're
on the
going to
left
this year or
are
not.
crazy.
So I'm
You're
on the left.
absolutely fucking crazy.
I'm absolutely fucking
You are.
crazy.
And get out of my face.
You're insane.
Goodbye.
You're insane.
Fuck you.
You're gonna fuck me. You're
Yep.
gonna be voted
Bye.
out so fast this year. I
I'm
can't
not.
wait for you to fucking
I'm not.
go into
I won by so much.
You're a disgrace to this state. That's what you are. You're a disgrace. I asked you a simple question, and you just to go on this tirade and tell me "fuck you."
Yeah, fuck you.
Disgusting.
Get out of my face.
Fuck you. How about
Get out of my face.
nasty.
Try it again. What's your name?
nasty bitch?
What's your name?
Nasty bitch. That's
What's
my
your name?
You say fuck me?
Yep, I sure
First
did.
thing you're saying is fuck me.
Absolutely.
Asking you a
Get
question.
the fuck out of my face.
Fuck you.
Now.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Oh, that's your-
You couldn't take me on, baby. Stay the fuck away from me.
What? You couldn't take me on?
You know what this is proof of, honestly? How the crazy left just loves to swear.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Did you see how many times he said the F word to her?
I mean,
She posted this.
I know. This is the level of delusion I see from, like, Real Housewives, and she's a damn representative. It's unfortunate.
I mean, the real question is, I really do wonder what the response is from her constituency I think it's quite possible a lot of them are going like, oh, thank God. I thought when she voted for gay marriage that she wasn't with us.
Right.
That is
Well done, whoever that guy is.
very well done. And kudos to her for posting it.
Yeah.
Because
Thank you, Nancy.
the idea that we wouldn't know about that, I wonder if somebody else recorded it at the, that is really amazing.
It's called posting your L's.
It's a little hard to out crazy Marjorie Taylor Greene, but she may be well on her way.
Your boy Blue, dear God, please tell me you guys are making sound drops from this. You're spoiled for a choice. Liquid Bread, have you seen the video of Nancy Mace baby birding shots, kissing and spitting liquor into other people's mouths? It's crazy.
No, I haven't. But
I'm gonna avoid that one.
yeah, I don't know if I want to watch that. But those Republicans are freaks. Madison Cawthorn revealed some of their little sex parties, and he's been gone from public life ever since he did that. And whatever happened with her and Kevin McCarthy is also the other question that I have.
Yeah, anytime a bunch of those people meet up for a convention or something.
I mean, the Hegseth stuff, we have it. That was at a conservative conference, was it not?
Cawthorn and like CPAC, there's all these stories about that. Cawthorn, I'll just say, I don't think he is that creative of a person.
Right. Also, not judgy. Like when people get to party, have the time of your life. But the problem is that they're so repressed and they're such hypocrites about it.
Yes, hypocrite. That's the word of the day, hypocrite. And they don't see it. You know, they say these things and do these things without irony. And it's just, it has always been flabbergasting to me, but now it's, you know, it's legislation and it's top-down executive orders and it's an assault on our democracy. This is just bonkers. We're in bizarro land, folks. Let me know what you think in the comments.